You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your early edition spoilers for B&B. These are for the week of October 2nd through 6th. There's some really interesting things going on next week, and I'm excited to tell you about it. There's just a few early spoilers that have leaked out, but just real quick, I'm going to run you through the rest of this week to give you some context on those. Right now, you probably have not yet seen Wednesday the 28th, Wednesday the 27th, Thursday the 28th, and Friday the 29th. I'm just going to run through that super quick and then dig into the brand new material for what is going on next week, including a romantic but mysterious, dodgy, secret marriage proposal. This is fun stuff. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our bold and beautiful updates. So, you know, we found out the judge thing with Deacon, and then we had a little Finn versus Liam stuff. And on Wednesday, the 27th, RJ continues to be torn between Eric and Ridge. He really wants to tell Ridge that there is something medically going on with Eric. Every time this happens, it definitely looks like there is something way more than arthritis. I don't know about you guys. I've mentioned this before. I've got RA. My mom's got osteoarthritis, and there's things you can take for the pain, but I don't know about things for the tremors. Taking something for the tremors sounds like a different illness. Not a doctor, so don't come and yell at me in the comments saying you're not a doctor. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. This is not Dr. Belinda. So it just seems strange, and it seems like something else. I've seen in some of the comments, some people are worried he might have Parkinson's. There's definitely something more going on there, and RJ really wants to fill in his dad, and his granddad keeps saying no. Donna seems very upset about it. We've also got Taylor Hayes back on Wednesday, and she spends some time talking to Finn. She wants to help him reconcile with Steffi, but she's also going to tell him the same thing that his own mama told him. Sheila's got to go. I think we can all agree that Sheila does not need to be in their lives, even if she stays on Bold. I'm fine with her staying. A good villain around is fun. I just wish she'd stop calling Deacon Daddy. All right, Thursday the 28th, we've got Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan surprised to see Taylor back in LA. Sounds like she might be up at the office. And Deacon makes a huge decision that is going to alter the course of his life. And I think it's to undump Sheila Carter, but we'll see later this week. Friday the 29th, Taylor is completely shocked because she finds out that Thomas and Hope are sleeping together, and she takes action, is what it says. I don't think she's going to take the same kind of action that Brooke tried to take. I think Taylor, this is just me, saying where I think it's going to go. I think her concern is going to be, what's the vibe? What's happening? Is this consensual? Is Thomas's mental health at risk? Is he getting obsessed again? Is he, is somebody pressuring the other? I think she's going to want to understand the nature of the relationship. Is it healthy? Is it consensual? Things like that. Then that sets us up going into the following week, the week of the 2nd through the 6th. Someone proposes marriage in the heat of the moment, and this seems to be the secret engagement that was promised in the new season spoilers, the season 37 spoilers that came out like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, that says there's a secret engagement that could lead to happily ever after or scandal. So just the secrecy of it has me already disqualifying so many couples. I'm just going to disqualify them real quick because I do have an idea of who I think this is. Katie and Carter. Carter likes to get engaged. Sure, he could propose to Katie, but they have no reason to keep it secret, and it would not lead to scandal. They're out of it. All right. Then there's Donna and Eric. Again, no reason to keep it secret. No reason it would turn scandalous. They're already living together. They're basically acting like married people. That's off the table. Brooke and Ridge, they've been engaged, so they're not getting engaged. Now, that leaves us really two couples that are front burner, Thomas and Hope and Sheila and Deacon. Thomas and Hope, while Thomas is certainly capable of proposing to her, I just don't see Hope saying yes, not now, not next week. She keeps saying she doesn't love him and that they're not there yet. And I do believe that she is falling for him, but she's also drawing firm lines in the sand. We don't even know if her marriage is officially over legally, is she legally divorced? And I don't think she would say yes if Thomas proposed. It's not that I don't think he could propose. It's the fact that I just don't think she'd say yes. Would they keep it secret? Perhaps. Would it lead to scandal? I don't think so. So maybe it's them. I would love it to be them. I just don't think it's them. I feel pretty strongly, and I could be 100% wrong. And of course, you guys drop in the comments and let me know who you think it is. But there's not a lot of couples that would keep it secret and that it could lead to scandal. What seems more clear to me is this seems like something that either Deacon would do or Sheila would do. Some people wonder if Sheila might propose to Deacon. I could totally see her doing that. Daddy, will you marry me? And likewise, I could see Deacon proposing to her, saying he really wants to find a way for them to be together and have a happily ever after. But it just seems improbable that they would ever get a happily ever after. And that engagement would definitely lead to scandal that could ruin Deacon's life. That's why it's the scandal. It's the scandalous aspect of it that has me thinking it's more of a Deacon Sheila thing than anybody else. But we'll see. We'll find out next week. Also next week, Eric Forrester must face what's ahead for him. And hopefully next week, they will say out loud what illness is plaguing him, because they've been teasing us. They've been alluding to it. I hope they had one in mind when they started this, and they're not just going to throw a dart at, a list from WebMD. They've Googled like hand tremors causes and just, we're going to pick one. There's that dart. We'll see. All right. Taylor bickers with Brooke over Thomas and Hope next week. So I wonder if she is totally Team Thope by then, like a lot of fans are, or if she's just fighting with her, defending Thomas. Because Brooke, of course, is going to keep on with her. Thomas is somehow tricking Hope into this, Hope's a victim. She is a victim maybe of her own lust, but that's about it. She is not Thomas's victim. If anything, Thomas is actually the one who's being taken advantage of right now, because she is clearly, using him to bone for fun. So we'll see. I'm still hoping Hope falls in love with him or is falling in love with him and finally admits it, but we'll see. I know a lot of fans aren't really into them. All right. Those are all the oily spoilers. I need to obviously have a glass of water before I keep podcasting because I can't say words. All right. Hey, thanks for listening. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in every day to listen to our Bold and the Beautiful updates. Drop your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps the channel. And definitely click a like if you enjoyed these early spoilers. And let me know what you are looking forward to next week. But definitely let me know who you think is the couple that is going to get engaged and why they would keep it secret, why there's a scandal. Drop your thoughts. I love reading your comments. I read every single one of them. Thanks so much for stopping by. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.